So guys, I think I just bought a boat. We are always looking for boats because, backstory, my grandpa has always owned a boat my entire life, and then when we moved to Hawaii, since I was the only one to use it, he decided to just give it away. So my life has basically been meaningless since not having a boat because it was my entire identity, and since then I've been trying to find a way to get a boat. So we've been looking and looking and looking, and one just came up today. It is the perfect, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for us, I think, because we haven't seen it yet, but we have paid half the price for it already. Basically, we found a couple boats, and every single time we find them, they're like already gone before the person even lets us see it. And we messaged this person, it just came up today, and basically the only way to guarantee that we have it is if we paid basically all of it. So, how are you feeling, Austin? You're the one that found the boat.
I was feeling good.
Until I explained the story.
Now I'm feeling nervous.
Luckily it's right next to where we live in the Keys, and we're gonna be down here anyway. So we basically freaked out, paid the girl the money, packed up all our stuff, packed up Hurley, and now we're en route to go get the boat. However, the worst part is that we don't even have like a trailer hitch on the back of our truck yet because we have nothing to pull. So now first Austin has to figure out how to put all that on. Luckily we have the equipment with us. Basically this is one fat mess that we're hoping will work out. It's gonna be good. It's like an old boat, but it was a good deal. The lady's moving. And basically, I don't care what gets me out in the water, I just need to get out on the water. And I'm so excited. It's always been my dream to buy myself a boat, and I just can't believe that hopefully I'm gonna be doing it right now. I bought a boat. Here she is. Now I'm going to enlist Austin to hold the camera. He's just sunbathing because it's been storming for days. It is still 60 degrees, which is just so insane for Florida. And he's just basking in the sun. But will you please help me film my tour?
Tour?
Yeah, for my boat. I'm gonna give them a tour. Here she is. She's a Key West with a Honda engine, which, if you know you want a Yamaha, but she's been running pretty good. I have always wanted a center console because that's what I've always had, but this came up, and honestly, guys, look at all this space. I can literally sprint in my boat. I could not do that with my center console. Work out, get jumping jacks, I could have a whole bed right here. The opportunities are limitless. Got this seat that when you put the engine down, it can come out, lots of room for friends. This one is even more fun. See, it's a seat there, and it's a seat over here. But if you lift it up and pull it out, now it's a whole layout bed. So you can lay here and you can tan or take a nap. Oh, it's a bit wet. This is where I sit, captain. Got a nice GPS, it's not out here, but it came with the boat. And then up here I also love, because you have your standard bow, do all your fun bow things, but it also has the nice back seats. So when you're riding, again, this is soaking wet. When you're riding, you can just sit back and relax, and it's super comfy. In the future, I think I'd like to paint this a different color. It's obviously vintage, and I would like it to be a nice little light baby blue. Modernize it a bit. This obviously looks like a lake boat aesthetic, but it's actually been quite nice because it blocks out the, oh, that one is real wet. It obviously blocks out the wind. Keeps you nice and toasty when it's 60 degrees out. Anything else I'm missing? You got some rod holders. We'll have to put in a tank rack for when I go scuba diving. I think that's it. Today the plan is that we're going out because it's nice and sunny, and like I said, it's been rainy for forever, and we're gonna see what we can find. Maybe hop by a reef. The water is also freezing cold, just like the air, but we have wetsuits, and that's what they're for. And I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So, thank you for coming to my tour. The task of loading up a boat is probably one of the best feelings.
Unloading is the real problem.
Particularly when the people who you gave a ride to just got off the boat and run into the house.
Everything is loaded on board. We got the dive bag back there. I got the dive flag. I got my personal stuff, sunscreen always, but make sure it's reef safe. Guys, look how beautiful it is today. I'm so excited. It doesn't even feel that cold, luckily. Oh, let me show you our GPS. It's actually,
Oh, it's not ready.
oh, apparently it's not ready. Give me 2 seconds.
There.
Okay, here it goes. Blocking where we are, but it gives us our speed, our depth, the temperature water, which is much more than I ever had before, so it's pretty cool. Now we're just routing to where we want to go to. We have a couple spots that we love. A lot of them will be very crowded because today is New Year's Eve and it has been so wild in the Keys this week. It's just non-stop traffic. It's like this every single year, but everyone comes for the holidays, everyone comes for New Year's Eve. You can't drive anywhere because there's only one road, and I assume it's going to be the same with boating, but I'm just happy to be out here. Battery switch on, engine down. Let's turn this baby on. Beautiful. In case you don't know, you just gotta make sure the water's coming out the side, which it is. We are on the road. Good times. The best part about boating here is that I know exactly where I am. Always, and I know how to get to places, but when we go home, which we live 2 hours north of here, I know nothing about that area, so that will be quite the learning curve. I feel like now, as we get out of the no wake zone, would be a great time to tell you how much it means to me that I have a boat. Basically, my family's owned a boat my entire life, ever since I was like a teeny kid. I've been driving the boat. I got my boater's license when I was 11, I think. And I've just always been obsessed with a boat. Then when I got to college, we were just a couple hours north, so we would come, I'm not kidding, pretty much the whole week, and then we'd go back for classes for like 2 days. Basically, being a girl that drives a boat has been like my whole life. It's what makes me happy. It gives me, I feel like, my entire personality. I'm just very proud of it, and it's just like my passion. I love being out in the water. I love being with the animals. I love being in nature. And so my grandpa sold the boat when we moved to Hawaii, and he didn't know when we were coming back. Honestly, he didn't consult us before he gave it away, but they just couldn't take care of it themselves, and I was really the only one that used it. I was very sad. I cried for days, and I cried every time I was back here, just thinking about how sad I am that I don't have a boat. And so my greatest goal in life was to buy myself a boat, and I did it. And honestly, while it might be old and while it's not perfect, it is so much better than I thought I would get for my first boat. So I'm so proud of myself. Of course I couldn't do it without Austin, because I need someone to drive the trailer. I need someone to have made sure that I picked a working boat. And sometimes I need someone to drive me when I want to tan. And to fix the boat and everything else. He's been a great help. How do you like the boat?
I love the boat.
Yeah, it's a good boat. It's worked out beautifully. All right, we're gonna kick it though, and we're gonna head out. So our game plan at first was to stay kind of close in, and if you can't tell, we are definitely not close in because the water was so gross. But the one reef site that never disappoints, if you can see it, where is it? There she is, Alligator Reef. And let me show you this, we're not even there yet. But the water goes from like super mucky. It pretty much always looks like this. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like, you can see the bottom, it's crystal clear, there's ripples on the bottom. It's just like the most beautiful water in the entire world. I love being here. So the game plan is to head over there. There's 1 million people there, 5 million people there. So we'll see how that goes, but oh, I'm so happy with the water. I'm gonna get in without my wetsuit first to take a couple cute like summery photos, and I really don't want to do it, but the water's too pretty, so here we go. It's freezing. It's so cold. Oh, okay, I can do this. Wetsuit is on and definitely needed. I freezed just being in that water. But everybody here is either just sitting here, which is the majority, or just jumping inside a wetsuit. And they're clearly not from Florida because this is not no wetsuit weather. I'm so excited to get in though. What do you think we'll see, Ast?
Turtles.
Really?
We always see turtles.
Usually. We always see turtles. There's a nurse shark that lives here. Sometimes we see tarpon, but I don't know, with this many people, I don't know how many animals will be here.
So.
We shall see. I'm so excited to get back in the water. Number one, that was such a friggin' fun day. Number two, I found the best thing in the world. You're not gonna believe what I'm about to show you. That is so crazy. It definitely doesn't have anything in it, which is the law here. The law is that you can take the conch shell, it just can't have any living thing in it. And this one does not. And it is definitely my best find ever. I have a lot of conch shells at home, but the colors on this one, this is absolutely insane. Let me give you a closer look. Like, look how crazy that is. It looks fake. It looks like a fake shell. This is just like the biggest celebration for having a boat again and being able to be at my favorite place again, and just what a fun day. We made an album a couple months ago. I made an album a couple months ago called For When You Buy a Boat. And now we're gonna play it. It's mostly Jimmy Buffett and just a bunch of good vibes. It's just been the best time. We've been hanging out, sitting here. Oh, I just can't believe that. I've said that probably a million times. Look at that water. That's crazy. But anyways, we're having the best time. It's been so pretty. We've been letting the boat basically just drift as we hang out and chat. And my life is just so happy. This is all I could have ever dreamed of. We're taking a different channel in, and this is the famous Isla sandbar. It gets super, super crowded, especially on a weekend like this. I grew up coming here all the time, and it's so fun. However, now as an adult that doesn't like to party, it's not as fun to me. I don't know. I'll probably come back because I'm excited to bring Hurley here, but I'm definitely more of a Reef gal. It looks fun today though. After a long day boating and having so much fun, I get to end my day the best possible way I know how, with a gorgeous sunset. Let me see. Can we see that? It might be too bright right now, but maybe it'll calm down. I can barely see it, honestly. Got a little ibis right here. Let's see. Oh, great white heron up there. Another one over there. There that one goes. Doesn't look like the pelican are here yet, but I'm sure they'll come. Oh wait, there comes the pelican. I caught it on perfect time. Here he comes in. He's gonna land. Oh no, he'll be back. That was a juvenile pelican because those ones are brown, and that's like the little baby pelicans. Family's gonna be out in a minute. I think I'm gonna swim tonight. It is freezing, especially with the sun down, but I gotta do one last step of 2023, I feel like. Just to reflect real quick by myself, I am so grateful for 2023. I started my social media, and now I get to share my amazing life, my grandma, all the things I love with so many people, and I just reached 500,000 on TikTok yesterday, 140 on Instagram, and I just can't believe my life. I have spent so much more time outside. I've spent so much more time appreciating nature and the outdoors and all the animals. And 2023 has been such a good year, but I know 2024 is gonna be even better. Also, look who just showed up, besides Austin, not you. 2 pelicans! These are my favorite because they come only in the winter. So they're special little visitor guests. There's the sun, it's coming down. It's definitely a bright one though. Here comes Grammy. There we go. It's already cold, I'm not even in. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't want to do it. Alright. It's New Year's Eve. I had to go to bed at 8 so that I could be up now for 9 to see the fireworks. I won't be making it until New Year, but this is the best I could do. And tonight we're going out on the boat to go see the fireworks, so let's go. It's a bit spooky at night. I think the fireworks should be pretty, and there's so many going on. We just need to be safe. Oh, dog. Let's go. This is probably one of the best things I've ever decided to do. I was dead asleep and now I'm so happy. Look at this, guys.